Today we start with the pretty printing. The method pretty printing is used to print the output in Python in formatted way. For example, take program to count number of characters in a string alphabetically. For the purpose, if you want to display the output in the formatted way, you have to use pprint method. But pprint method is stored in the library pprint. Therefore, you should import pprint. Now, take an example of message which having some string like this. Okay, and this program is written for pretty printing. Here, if you want to count the alphabet alphabetically, for example, I exists how many times, T exists how many times, W exists how many times, A exists how many times, character wise count. If you want to display character wise count, we have to use a data structure, that is dictionary. Okay, create data structure as count, which is empty now. Now here invoke a loop with the looping variable character in message. Now first you have to set character count of each character as 0. That we can set as default value. Okay, count dot set default in the dictionary. In the dictionary we have to set each character's count as 0. Okay, therefore count dot set default in bracket character. Okay, character which belongs to the message and initialize 0. Initialize 0. Now using data structure dictionary, count of key character is the key, equal to count of old value. Okay, count of that particular character plus 1. Okay, for that particular character, count will be incremented by 1. Now outside the loop you print by using pprint. Okay, by using the method pprint which belongs to pprint library. Pprint dot pprint in bracket you have to print count. Okay, pprint dot pprint you have to display the content of dictionary. See, this pprint method display the dictionary properly with the key as well as count value. I will show you the output. Then you can understand the usage of pprint. First, we run the program here. Okay, see here. What are the characters exist in this string? First, see, it is displaying space. Space, there are 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I once. Next, see, capital I first it display because it displaying alphabetically. It's automatically displays alphabetically because it's a pretty print method. Okay, pretty print method. Therefore, first it displays alphabetically smallest value. Capital always have smallest value in the ASCII code. Therefore, I is displayed first, capital I is displayed first, and it exists once. What about next alphabet? Alphabetically increasing order. No, next alphabet is A. A exists 3 times. See, 1, 2, 3. And then the B exists once. D exists once. It's very easy. Okay. Properly displaying the count. Now, what's the usage of p print here? What happens if you don't use p print? See, I won't use p print. Okay. I won't use p print. See, the same program I copy to next window. Here I copy the same program and I remove this hash import p print. I make it comment. And this also I make just print. Okay, not p print. I do just print count. Okay, print count. Now you run the program. Print count displays the count dictionary with normal value. Is it possible to print entire dictionary in this way? We just run and see. See, it's possible displaying the key value. But in what way it prints? So here also it's printing alphabetically, but A is displayed first, space B, D, G, next it displaying capital I, next H, small I, S, P, Q, R, S, T. See, is it displaying alphabetical order? Is it displaying in alphabetical order? No, it's not displaying in alphabetical order. See, S comes first, next R is coming, next T is coming, W. Okay, somewhere it is alphabetical, somewhere it is not alphabetical, and see, A displayed first, space displayed next. Okay, this is a problem with the just print method. If you see p print method, see, alphabetical it's printing properly, line by line. Okay, that is the difference between p print method and just print method. That's the difference. I think you understood this. See, this character count program uses dictionary data structure. Character count program uses dictionary data structure. First of all, dictionary data structure is empty. At the beginning, dictionary data structure is empty. Now you are looping in the message for each character. Okay, for character, this is a looping variable in the message. You know, each character means starts with the first character I. Okay, then each character's value will be set to 0 in the dictionary. You know that when that character is not available in the dictionary, that value we can set to 0 by using, or we can set that character to any value. We can set that key to any value using set default method when that key is not available. If that key is available, then this statement will not be affected into that key, because already if that key having some value, here key is the character, if that key or that character having some count, then this statement will not work. Then which statement work? This statement only will be work. Therefore, see, if there is no character count, if there is no that particular key, then each key will be initialized to 0. If that key having some value, then this statement will be executed, which increments that key value by 1. Okay, that is the logic of this program. Here usage of set default is very important, which initializes each character count to 0, each key value to 0 when there is no value in each key. But once the particular key gets the value by incrementing, if that character is available, for that key only that count will be incremented. Okay, then this statement will not be executed for that particular key. I think you understood this. Okay, but output logic is same in both the program, the output, way of printing the output is different here. Here just print method is used. Here we use the pprint method of pprint library. Okay, you can observe the output which is in formatted way. Okay, here the output is displayed in the formatted way. That's the advantage of pprint method. Okay, now with this pprint method, you understood how to display formatted print. You can also use one more method to print in formatted way, that is print in bracket pprint libraries, pprint dot p format. Okay, format, what you want to format, that is you want to format the dictionary. How do you print a dictionary? For example, count dictionary, dictionary is a count. If you want to print dictionary count in a formatted way, you can use pprint dot p format, and it is argument of print method. Now you run, you see here, this is the output of second this. What's the difference between this and this? There is no difference between this output and this output. Indicates either you can use pprint dot pprint, or you can use pprint dot p format as the argument of print method. Both works similarly. Okay, this both statement works similarly. Both statement gives the same output. Okay, formatted output.